Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym, they want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turn the TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready?
TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym, they want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turn the TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready?
TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym, they want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turn the TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready?
TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym, they want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
turning TBV into the hot 9-7 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
Rude dog.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com.
Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ringwalk Danny.
Daniel.
Oh, in Bama. Only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the hot 9-7 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It's your boy, Ringwalk Danny. Back with another one as Ness is on vacation in the DR. And he is gone, getting the internet sorted out there. Boom, getting the internet sorted out there. So unfortunately, he cannot join us, but nonetheless, we're here to talk Teo retiring. And for a retired fighter, he's been making a lot of media rounds since his fight on Saturday and since announcing his retirement. He's been on Max on Boxing. He showed up to the New York City press tour for Errol Spence and Bud Crawford yesterday. And he did a lot of interviews. Definitely did a lot of interviews. And, he's had a lot to say. It seems like it's going to take a lot for him to come out of retirement, quote unquote, right? He says an 8-figure deal. And, he's kind of clarified a little bit today, or yesterday, I'm sorry, that it ain't 8 figures for one fight. He says he'd like to make something like a 6 to 8 fight deal, which, to be quite honest with you, doesn't make too much sense with me, right? Like, unless you get in that with a network, you get what I'm saying? Kind of how Floyd did with Showtime. Like, if you get in a network deal, I think that's what would make the most sense. So, obviously, ESPN is a front runner. He just had the Walt Disney on his trunk, something that I don't know we've ever seen before. So, ESPN, to me, makes the most sense. He's claimed that he has stock in ESPN through his deal with Top Rank. There are other options, though. But if he's not talking network, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense for him to sign a multiple fight deal. He's saying 6 to 8 fights with somebody. That's just a lot. It got to be a network. It can't be a promoter. That's too much. You feel me? That's too much. You're not leaving yourself. Man, you cutting yourself short, I feel like, because you talking 4 years. That's a lot of fucking fights worth. 6 to 8, a lot can happen, and you don't want to get stranded on the side of the street that ain't that benefiting with you. When you a network, networks can come together, make things happen nonetheless. So, I think that's at least a better option if he wants to sign for that long. That being said, though, Teo has had, he did say network. Okay, DeMonte Glaze is saying he said network. Okay. Yeah, got to be a network, Although ESPN would be the front runner, Showtime got to be up there because we've seen Showtime do it, right? They did it with Floyd, very successfully. You know, a network has to believe in them. Steven Espinoza, they have a lot of 135 to 147-pound fighters that they work with that I see an appealing offer to where Steven could be like, yeah, let's make Teo this offer. We got enough guys over here. We got enough guys that they deal with. Like I said, and I'm saying 35 to 47 if you're talking 6 to 8 fights. But Teal's talking takeover promotions. He's talking about training. He said that he loves everybody and that he could do business with everybody. So, he could take over promotions. He would like to see it on multiple networks and things like that. He doesn't have anybody signed to him. He did say there's like one guy he's looking at that he said there's one guy he's looking at that he's not gonna reveal because he's gonna wait till he signs him, I guess, right? So I guess we'll keep an eye out for that. But he seems to want to stick around boxing regardless of him fighting or not. He says he's gonna stay in the gym. So he's staying ready. He says he's gonna keep sparring and things like that. He wants to train, wants to promote. So it don't seem like he's lost the love of boxing. I mean, he's showing up to the press conference and shit like that. It doesn't seem like he's lost the love with boxing. It just seems like he wants to be in a better promotional deal, right? But yo, my man's was reckless. With some of the shit came out his mouth. Definitely fighting words, if you ask me. So this was towards Tank, right? He said, quote, "You're a pussy, you're a bitch." He said something about Thug Life and Chief Keef. I'm like, damn, man, what my man Sosa got to do with this, man? He ain't do nothing but walk him out for the fight. Like, why you bringing up Chief Keef? You feel me? Yo, then he gonna say Tank got DSLs. Like, bro, like, what the fuck that got to do with boxing? Like that was, that was just weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. He out here talking about another man's lips. That's just not. I mean, that's just not my thing. That was a bit weird, a bit. You know what I mean? Um, but hey, Tio. Like I said, he's been making his rounds a lot with the media. So this is what this show's about. Talk about that. Get everybody's thoughts on that. Like I've said, Ness is in the DR, and he's getting he's getting the internet sorted. So y'all stuck with me for now, right? It ain't Versace, but it's Fosace. You feel me? Now let me stop fucking around. But yeah, man, the lip comments, you feel me? That threw me off. That ain't my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. But like I said, he's really been making his rounds with the media since retiring. Which for me, all that tells me is he probably ain't gonna stay retired long. Like I've said, he seems to not have lost the love with the sport. He clearly still got it. We saw the performance. It was a very good performance. What up, baby Kelly? I said, yo, if y'all tuned in, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to show some love. You feel me? I'm reading all the comments, reading all the super chats. Who gonna stop me? You feel me? That's not it. Who gonna stop me? We got the sound bites and shit. So, you know, we got the sound bites and shit. So, alright. I don't know. My man said check the DM, but it's like, what's your You feel me? What's your IG, champ? Cause I get a lot of DMs. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Then I got like the primary, the general, and the request. So I got a on IG for the sauna suit. Okay, bro. What's your okay? Yeah. I got it. I got it at the crib. What's your IG though? So I can at least search you up. You feel me? But yeah, so Tio's really been making his rounds. That means to me he ain't staying retired too long. You know, I expect to see Tio back in the ring this year. I promise you. I expect to see him back in the ring this year. Um, I can see that. I can see that. You know, staying retired until he get this divorce. Until that way less money he got to give up or something like that. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I can see that potentially being the reason uh why, or something that's being looked into or you thought of on his end, right? Uh and some of the footage that he did right in New York City for the Earl and Bud process, he was in attendance. There was an interview, so he says they brought up the three different fighters, and I got a poll. I got a poll to see what you guys think will get Tio to come out of retirement. So go vote in the poll. The poll has been up since before the show started already at over 100 votes. So I just want your guys' thoughts to see what gets Tio to unretire, right? Because when asked about the big names, this is what he had to say. He said, and the big names being Devin, Shakur, and Tank was the three kings. I believe the reporter called it. Tio says technicality to Shakur, power, and some speed to Tank. He said Devin is full. End quote. Now, y'all know I don't agree with that, right? Make the fight happen, please. You feel me? When I heard that, I said in my head, Amir, pick up the phone, tell the Prince, tell Mr. Big K the Prince, pick up, yo, let's make it happen. This is gonna be huge. In Saudi, Abu Dhabi, whatever, make it happen. Cause did he look very good against Josh Taylor? Absolutely. Is Josh Taylor and Devin anything alike? Absolutely not. You feel me? Devin is a boxer. So make the fight. You feel me? But let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I think that would be a great fight nonetheless. I don't think it's an easy fight. You feel me? For either guy, I think it's a competitive fight. But yeah, make the fight. Like yesterday. Make the fight. Cause fool, nah, champ, you tripping. You tripping. That ain't, but like I said, he said some out the line things during all these interviews and all this time he's been on the camera. I'm not gonna lie. Um he said some crazy shit, obviously he made the comment about the DSL in reference to Tank. I was like, whoa. Um he made the Devin Fool comment. I was like, whoa. Right? What else? Yo, then he says that the two options right now, he says 6 feet under or be a slave. And then in that same like part, he's talking about Mandingo fighting, which in reference to those who don't know is like a term for slaves that were used specifically for fighting. So he pretty much saying, reiterating that it's, well, at least reiterating one of his options where he says is to be a slave. The 6 feet under, he kept saying they trying to kill me, they trying to kill me. Yo, like I had to I had to like throw that in the title because that kind of, that kind of like caught me a bit off guard. I'm like, champ, like, who do you believe trying to kill you, right? Or no, he said they want me dead. I'm sorry, they want me dead. They want me dead. And he, again in his interview, he said that the two options right now was 6 feet under or be a slave. And he said he ain't doing no Mandingo fighting. So cool, the slave, I we could all put the pieces of the puzzle, I'm sorry, together. Cool, you're not signing no deal that you think you're not worthy of. You've been clear 8 figures, 6 to 8 fights with a network. Get it. But they want me dead and 6 feet under. I'm not gonna lie, that had me a bit confused. That had me a bit confused, because it's like, what are you talking about? Yo, look, man, I don't know nothing about that. You talking about the I word. I don't even want to say it. The I word. Look, man, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, but I do know that threw me off, right? When you're talking about you got two options and one of them is to be dead, and you making it clear saying that they want you dead. Um, it's a bit confusing, right? And to me, to be quite honest with everybody, when he's saying all of these things, it doesn't help me understand how it is that he believes he doesn't have any issues. Like, yo, there's something going on for sure. There's something going on. Like, you saying things that is head turning, champ. Saying some things that's eyebrow raising, and yeah, man. I hope he get that sorted. Personally and truthfully and honestly, I really hope he get that sorted. Um, you know, he was at the press conference. He heard it come out of Errol mouth. You feel me? Uh, Errol said he's smoking on bud. Smoking on a little weed. Come to Hard Dean, we'll get you a discount. You feel me? My fuck around. You feel me? Could get you a sponsorship, a deal, some. You feel me? When you back, because you retired right now. But yeah, a little THC for my people at Hardin to help you kind of relax and kind of think things through and things like that. Yo, people keep talking about this entertainment thing and it's a facade and he just playing. But it's like in the same interview he's saying he playing. It's like he's saying some more of the same things, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Um, the two-time undisputed, you know what I mean? That makes me kind of laugh, and I'm just like, bro, like for real. Uh, he said he reached out to. I will say though, I wouldn't mind seeing him train somebody. I'd be interested to see what he does with that. He said he reached out to Nate Diaz or commented on one of Nate Diaz's posts, wanting to train him for his Jake Paul fight. I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Uh, why not? Fuck it. Let him train him. What? Why not do that? So, I'm all for that. I'm all for that for sure. Um, I guess another venture for him. But let me check this poll while we at it. 165 votes. I said, what gets T.O. to unretire? 33% of the people feel that a 50-50 split fight versus Tank will get him to unretire. That'd be a first, right? That'd be a first. I think, I don't know that anybody, uh, actually nobody's got a 50-50 split with Tank. Not even Ryan. Pretty sure not even Ryan. But 23% of the people saying Devin Haney fight in the Middle East. 28% of the people feel it's his world, his choice. So basically saying ball in T.O. court, he could do whatever he want after what he's accomplished. And only 15% of the people feel that an A-side fight versus Ryan Garcia, which is crazy because I think that should be top two at least. Only behind Tank. Like he was saying how he felt Ryan brought the majority of the buys and the viewers, and that the only reason he's not interested in the Ryan fight right now is because he's not gonna make somebody more money and he get the short end of the stick, which is why I said A side versus Ryan. He's a champion. Ryan's never been champion. T.O.'s been unified. He's a 2 division champion. Beat a former undisputed champion. So it's like, you feel me? Why not? Yeah, make that fight happen. I would love it, and why not T.O. be the A side? Obviously, the only caveat to that is Ryan's been on pay-per-view, T.O. never has. Excuse me, I was drinking my water. So that's the only caveat I would say, or the only like legitimate argument to T.O. not being A side versus Ryan, especially because he's already admitted, or at least his thoughts on it is that Ryan brought the majority of the views. So if he feels that Ryan brought the majority of the views, that might be or pay-per-view buys, I'm sorry, and or pay-per-view buys, that might be uh you know, the only reason why not. But that's another thing. T.O. claims Ryan reached out to him, DM'd him. He said what did he say? He said he DM'd him, talking about whenever he's ready, they can make big money. And T.O. said that he read it and deleted it, which I found kind of odd. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I can see you reading it and like leaving them on scene, but why delete it? You feel me? Why delete it? Yo, Money Solomon, how you gonna say he not the ace when he the champ? He the guy with the belt. He the former unified champ. Ryan ain't never even been champ. Ryan ain't never even fought for a title. Like, what is we saying? What is we saying? Like, make it make sense. I mean, shit, he doing more promoting now because he was locked in before. But I mean, nah, I ain't doing no rehydration. Like, nah, fuck no. And that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying to Tank when he said you're a pussy, you're a bitch. He said something about Thug Life and Chief Keef, and then he made the DSL comments about Tank. When being somebody brought up the rehydration with Tank, and that's when T.O. made that statement. You feel me? But I'm curious, going back to the Ryan fight, because I think that's a huge fight. I think that's a huge fight. I think that's a fight where it can be argued as to why T.O. should be the A side. Again, Ryan's never fought a champion. I'm sorry, he's never fought for a belt. He's never fought. Yeah, he ain't never fought for the belt. Only thing he could really say is I fought on pay-per-view. Some T.O. hasn't, but T.O. has done what he's done on ESPN. He just did the highest views this year. Obviously beat Loma. You get what I'm saying? He was unified at 135. He beat the former undisputed champ who's never lost up until T.O. He vacated the belt, so T.O.'s not undisputed. He only won one belt, but Josh was formerly undisputed, and that's who T.O. beat. So I think T.O. should be the A side over Ryan. But I'm surprised that most of you guys aren't as intrigued as I am in that fight. At least not to get him to come out of retirement. That'd be huge. That's the big money he talking about. But yeah, poll is up, poll is open, so go ahead and voice your opinion. Go ahead and vote. Do that favor for me, and when you guys vote, just smash the like button. It's like right next to each other. Obviously, helps the show. It helps me, helps Ness, right? Cause he gone. I'm trying to keep the ball rolling and trying to keep things floating as smoothly as possible. Unfortunately, because Ness took the equipment, cannot take callers right now. But still reading everybody's comments. I promise. I'm reading all the super chats. I'm reading the comments. The comments that catch my eye, I'll read them out loud and answer for you guys. I want everybody's thoughts because Tio's had a lot to say, and some of it's good stuff, some of it I think is a bit left field, but you know, uh okay, somebody says fight Haney in the Middle East. I'd love that fight. I think that option is currently in third. So 50-50 over Tank. 27% of people saying his world, his choice. 22 say Devin in the Middle East, and then only 15 right now is saying ASI versus Ryan. So not too big of a lead, but everybody, of course, thinks that Tank is the bigger fight, and it's hard for me to deny that. It's hard for me to deny that Tank is the only one who has repeatedly been on pay per view. Ryan made his pay per view debut against Tank, and obviously Devin just made his pay per view debut last month against Vasil Lomachenko. So it's hard for me to deny that Tank is a bigger fight. The thing is, I put it very appealing, 50-50. Come on, man. Is Al, is Tank. Like, in what world are they going to give him a 50-50? Like, the only way I could see them give him 50-50 financials, like, ridiculous, like, weight stipulations or, like, some craziness like that. But that don't even make sense, you feel me? So, I think that I made it a bit too appealing, and that had a lot to do with the voting. But I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want to sound like a hater. I think that T.O. has a lot of options. I think that even if he takes some time off, it's alright. You feel me? It's alright. Don't really matter. Cause right now, like for example, Regis fighting next week. Do I think Regis is a good fight with T.O.? I do. But do I think it's a huge fight with T.O.? I don't. I don't. I was watching the Regis press conference earlier. He talking about $20 tickets, and although I think that is phenomenal for the people in New Orleans who haven't seen their champion fight in the city in like 5 years. I mean, $20 tickets, champ. It's not a big fight. Great fight. I don't think it's a big one though. I think Shakur arguably is a bigger fight for T.O. However, I just don't see him fighting T.O. or even accepting a T.O. fight because that would then mean it's at 40 and he hasn't won anything at 35 yet. So I don't think that Shakur will be in a rush to jump to 40 for a T.O. fight when he got fights at 35 that is as appealing or even more appealing, right? Um, but who knows? Who knows? That ain't nothing Shakur said. I just don't see him going up and down in weight. That ain't he's in no rush. T.O.'s 25, Shakur is 25. So both guys barely reaching a prime, hitting a prime. They young, ain't no rush for that. Especially not when you gotta jump weight classes to do it. So I think that the fights for T.O. right now, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and even Rolly, right? Even Rolly, I think is I would say Rolly's like the fourth option. Um, because he already has a belt at 40. They already have a form of friendship history. So now, there's like a storyline there. So I would actually put Rolly ahead of Shakur as far as Teofimo options at 140 pounds right now to come out of retirement. I think uh, Tank Davis, first option. Ryan Garcia, second option. Devin Haney, third option. Rolly Romero, fourth option. And Shakur Stevenson / Regis Prograde, fifth option. I think either of those guys, the fifth one. But let me know in the chat what you guys think. Obviously, the poll is out. Smash that like button. Send a super chat if y'all fucking with the show. I know, it ain't, you feel me? It ain't what y'all used to. I ain't got the codes. I ain't got no callers. I can't even screen shit. It's rough. It's rough, but I couldn't leave y'all without nothing. So I'm still rocking out 2 shows a day. Definitely trying to get the caller thing sorted. When Ness gets the internet sorted in the DR, it'll be normal show. Cause he got the new roadcaster, so all the callers, everything gonna be set up. He got the laptop that don't overheat, so I'll just be, in essence, a guest, right? And we'll rock out as normal. But until then, y'all still getting 2 shows a day. I know I was a little bit late this morning. I was a little bit late today. I was pretty late for the afternoon show today. My bad. My bad. Waiting on the thumbnail, but that was my fault. I reached out late nonetheless. Yeah. But y'all still getting y'all 2 shows. This is the voice of the people. So like I said, I'm reading the chat, seeing what y'all saying. T.O. was scared. T.O. the Southpaw Killer. What up, family? What up with y'all, man? Appreciate everybody rocking out with us, showing us some love, man. Uh, it's needed. It's needed. Ness on vacation. I'm holding it down though. So I appreciate everybody for rocking out with me. Y'all the truth. We the voice of the people. It ain't no equal. Um, so yeah, man, show some love. Like I said, we will be live again tomorrow morning. Um, and quite frankly, I'm bored. So for my YouTube members, do I think T.O. Money Solomon says, do I think T.O. can beat Tank? I think he can at 140 pounds. I don't know that he will, but I definitely think he can. Yes, I do. Um, like, I think he got a good shot. I just don't know that he will. He said, take calls from Twitter, hold your phone to the mic, but then and that was Demo with a $2 super chat. Oh man, I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, it'd be on speaker, but that mean I gotta hold it like this the whole time, or like, yeah, man, I just think that's a lot. It's just not gonna sound right. Cause at the end of the day, right, like this gets uploaded to as a virtual, I mean, as a podcast, as an audio podcast. So, the audio quality is important. That's why when I start buffering yesterday, I ended it. That's why when Ness start buffering, he hopped off because it's like we need the audio to be good quality for the people. Um, at least they get to hear me. I'm reading y'all comments and things like that. This isn't ideal. I get it. We're gonna get it. Once Ness just gets the internet sorted, we good, rocking and rolling back to normal. No problem. Only difference is he there, I'm here. I got him on earlier, and even though before he start buffering, um, everybody could hear him except me. So I had to like put the phone in my ear, listen to him on delay. So it was like moments of silence. And again, as far as audio, it's like that those moments of silence, they don't even sound right, champ. So Uh, yo, that's crazy. Easy Blend says, I think Linares beats Rolly. Yo, I don't know if he beat him, but I think that shit was fucking hilarious that he hold him, walk up to him and shit. Rolly's a sat there and shit. Like, that ain't really, that ain't really my thing, but, yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was funny as fuck. Uh, he said Tio's retired. AB versus Nick Young, like the hold on, Adrian Broner versus Nick Young, like Swaggy P, the basketball player. The fuck. Karma Serene says Canelo versus Charlo. First thoughts. I mean, a bit disappointing. Um, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a bit disappointing for me. Uh, yeah, that's a bit disappointing for me. You know, Charlo coming off all that inactivity. Uh, it would be his first fight at 68. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad fight, but bro, like Benavidez was there. I would have even preferred the Badu Jack fight over the Charlo fight. I would have preferred the yeah, I personally would have preferred the Morrell fight. Like, if they would have did the Morrell fight, like in Miami, brought out the Cubans, like I would have preferred the Morrell fight more than the Charlo fight at 68. Yeah, not official, so we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, I appreciate it. My boy says, Danny, you look good in that seat, man. I appreciate it. It's nut seat though. I prefer my seat. Just more convenient. Sit here because of the setup. Yeah, nobody told him be inactive for that long, but it's still more appealing fights than Charlo for Canelo, in my opinion. Like Benavidez is more appealing. Charlo ain't never fought at 68. I don't know. Still a fight I've wanted to see, but like I said, there's better fights for Canelo. Yo, we pugilism saying while everyone at parties and doing promos and doing interviews, IBF 140 champ up in the Mexican mountains sharpening swords with William Cepeda at 135, just waiting to be called. And he's talking about Sabril Matias. Uh, yo, look, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And, he sharpening those tools, waiting on the call, but you waiting on the call with 8,000 fucking followers. So it's like, I got, what T.O. got on Instagram? Let me check, because I know T.O. got a good grip. T.O. got a good grip. 854,000. And I'm Sabril Matias with 1% of that. Sabril Matias. I can't even find this shit. Bro, like, I can't even find his Instagram. Ain't that crazy? Like, how you a champ? I can't even find your Instagram. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. So it's like, yo, I fuck with Sabril, but it's like, bro, I could name, I could legit pull up hella more Puerto Rican boxers with bigger following, like Shakur, right? For one, Edgar Berlanga for two, Xander Zayas for three. You feel me? I just named you every fucking Puerto Rican boxer that's active right now, bro. I bet you, like not even being funny. I bet you Henry LeBron, uh, who's Puerto Rican as well, has more followers than Sabril Matias, champ, and it's just like. Oh no, he don't. Damn, he only got 4,500. Look at that, bro. Like, come on, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not saying you wrong, but God damn, God damn. Yeah, man. But nonetheless, what my Matt Ben says, daily dose of Tank Quill, free Tank Davis. Shout out to Matt Ben. Ronnie Reyes says the ring got Teal in the number 9 in the pound for pound. I don't have a pound for pound list, but there's definitely plenty of argument for him to be in one. I saw somebody that had him at 10. Um, and I was looking at their list, and I'm like, I like their list, and they had Tio at 10. So yeah, I'm perfectly cool with him being. Yo, I typed that in. Karma, it didn't. His IG ain't even come up. Or did I spell it wrong? Okay, yo, look, he got 22,000 now. .9. So shout out. Is he verified? He is. But did he get verified by paying or did he get verified by So my man said I thought the beta or the shit, the paid badge, the meta verified started in March. It say he got that, but it say he got verified in January. Nonetheless, he got 22K, which is great. Feel me? It's great. Yo, Ness is in yo, you weird, dude. Ness is in DR. You feel me? Ness is in DR. So yeah, I'ma just like hide you from this channel forever. Feel me? Cause you're a weird motherfucker. And I got the big computer. You know what I mean? So it's like before I thought I was blocking y'all from the channel. I was only blocking y'all from my view of the channel. Matt Bent $102 says July 29th. Spence prescribed Tanquil 3 milliliters for Bud. So Matt Bent obviously. Matt Bent obviously is oh man, Matt Bent is obviously pulling for. Yo, this is hilarious. But yeah, Matt Bent is obviously pulling for Errol Spence. So, shout out to him. Um, shout out to him. Yo, but I do have to go to quick intermission. I'm sorry, I have an emergency I have to take care of. Give me like 2 minutes. I'ma leave y'all with this Kanita beer. Boom. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. My apologies, man. I just had to deal with some bullshit. Um, Damn, that just killed my fucking mood, man. I should have fucking went to go smoke, but I'm glad I didn't, right? Because I thought this shit was playing on repeat, and it wasn't, right. So I would have just had y'all sitting here, and that's not what the fuck I want. So my apologies again. I'm sorry. Again, just had to deal with some bullshit. Um, yeah. But yo, man, I appreciate it. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna wrap up the show. I don't want to get y'all dry content, but plenty of coverage regarding Teofimo. Can't take no callers, can't do anything. So until Ness gets the internet sorted, and as y'all see, the girls ready to go outside. So seems like the pool guy probably here. That's probably why they barking. But nonetheless, yeah, man. The boxing voice ring walk Danny. Uh, July 28th, Appreciation Night tickets are on sale. I should be able to screen share that since there's no media being played. Because it seems like that's the issue is when we have media being played. So I will try to screen share that before I go for everybody because the fight party July 29th is sold out. Like Dunskies. So, you know, can't buy tickets to that no more, but what we can do is we can buy uh tickets to the appreciation night, right? So, just want to show everybody that. Mhm. Why won't it let me click on the All right, 1 second, y'all. But yes, make sure you've liked the video. Make sure you are subscribed. Yo, hold the fuck up. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I told you I was a pool guy. Sheesh. Freak. You know, but what we deal with. It's what we deal with. Shout out to Ness. Um, okay, here we go. I'm gonna screen share this for y'all. In T minus. Let me see. How can I do this? Right. Screen share. Bow. So as y'all can see, alright. So as y'all can see, this is the fight party. Sold the fuck out. Sold out. That's done. Ain't nothing else available. Y'all see it. This the picture of the theater. I'll put that there for those who want to read. Those who are coming. And those who are not, did I wash my hands? I ain't even use the bathroom, so fuck off, right? But those who are and aren't coming, this what y'all could have, been privy to. Look, open bar, sipping on your favorite cocktail, your brewski, a nacho bar provided as well. Chicken, tortilla, queso, guac, jalapenos, pico, and salsa, all that good shit. Popcorn and your favorite bev. You know what I mean? Look at these seats. Like, bro, this shit is like plush. Like, look, two and then space, two and then space, two and then space, and then look, cup holder, cup holder, cup holder over here too, and then you got your swivelable tables, right? Another view, right? This is actually the smaller theater, not the 60 person. We got the 60 person, but still a view. Did I say it's sold out? Cause it is. So then, boom, the boxing voice. Appreciation night though. Appreciation night tickets still available. Go get yours before they are gone as well. And you know, like I want to ask a question because I've been given our first confirmed guest. And it's so great of a guest that I want to like double back and be like, but are they confirmed for real? Because you know how they talk about the four greats of this era, and then they talk about the four greats of the old era? It's one of the four greats of the old era. That is one of the names being given to me as our first confirmed guest. So before I say the name, I just want to be like triple fucking sure. But this is same building, different setting for the appreciation night. A night full of fun, a night full of laughter, drinking, dancing. We'll have DJ Jello on the beats on the ones and twos the whole night. It's open bar the whole night. And it's open bar the whole night. We'll have Passover hors d'oeuvres, and we'll have you feel me, drinks. Open bar for all 6 hours. It's from 6 p.m. to midnight. So we getting fucked up. Let me scroll though so you guys can see the pictures. It will be set up a bit different because this is a mixer. This is a dress to impress event. So we have the balcony overlooking downtown Las Vegas and Fremont Street, very famous. Fremont Street, another view over here. Shout out to Art House for hosting us. This is the view at night. This is lit up. It's magnificent. Very beautiful venue. Is gonna be a very intimate night. They have some very dope ass artwork. We will have a photographer, a videographer. It's gonna be a dope ass night. The difference between the $120 and $150 tickets. $120 is for industry people, fighters, trainers, media, promoters, etc. And then the $150 tickets is for everyone else. But that includes, like I said, the open bar, the Passover, hors d'oeuvres, things like that. Against the Ropes with Dose is one of the two names you saying. I'm just triple checking. Like, I was just told, hey, this is our first confirmed guest. I'm just triple checking. You feel me? So I don't want to say the name, but you the only one that's guessed one of the two, and so I'm like, fuck it. But get your tickets before they are gone. The fight party is, tickets is gone to that. So don't miss your tickets for the appreciation night. It will be a phenomenal night, July 28th, here in Las Vegas from 6 p.m. to midnight. And they told us we really could stay in the longer. So we're gonna see, right? If everybody having a good time and the drinks flowing and everything going good, we just might do that. So we gonna see. But on behalf of the Boxing Voice, on behalf of Nesta Gibbs, Nest GTO, Ringwalk Danny, the Boxing Voice on all forms of social media, I appreciate y'all. Get with y'all tomorrow morning, 6-ish a.m. Pacific. Don't want to miss it. Appreciate it. Peace.